Right, where are we? 15th of January. I'm playing in here today in Carly's little domain. I've been sanding down the doors. They look a bit of a funny, almost look NATO green. I've still got a little bit to take down. I will probably take the darker colour off to get down to the light. And that is very nearly bare aluminium. Well, it is in places. I think I've pretty much got rid of all of the scratches that were in the paintwork. Although I did do some scuffs sort of here and here, so that's bare metal, and a few other places. But I will probably, I mean, this is only 80 grit that I've been using, and I think I've taken about maybe 4 or 5 layers of paint off. In actual fact, saying that, where that nasty gouge is, which you can probably make out of there, actually doesn't look quite as bad as it did when I started. It's obviously very nearly holed there. But anyway, that's the situation with the doors. I might even come up tomorrow. Bear with me, I can't hear very well. Now, forklifts down here because no, the engine's still in there, but I've got the back end off. Well, it all looks very lovely. Things like nasty back plates. I think the old discs have seen better days. But once it's all stripped down and tarted up, and of course I've got to check these bloody drive shafts out, but it's on a pallet now, so I can lift it up on the forklift and play to my heart's content or something. And I can check all these mounts and bits and pieces. So the oh, hang on, let's put some light on. Right. That is. It's a rubbery thing. I think you were up there. Anyway, yes, so there you go. Look, let me change the light to a brighter one. So I now have trolley underneath the back end of the car. If I put it too near the front, because I've got the weight of the engine, it was putting too much force on the front wheels there on them, and the back wheels were more or less airborne, so they probably still are a little bit light, yeah, and they're a little bit heavier on the front. So that is job's a good one. So where did I put wheelies? So wheelies are there. Oh, guess what? I've had another move around of bits and pieces. So I've put some of my stock bits and pieces over there. Bits and pieces that I've already cleaned and kind of put away until I need them. So we are getting closer to a strip down on the front, but I will have a play around with the back. And I've lobbed the front bumper in the bath. I have cleaned the rear bumper, at least of dirt anyway. And what else? I got the back end off. About bloody time. It's made me hurt a little bit anyway today. Right. So, a few things out of the way, and I'll take the rear spoiler round because I'm going to chuck that up on there, because I do want to have a go at that as well tomorrow. So I'm quite chuffed. I've done the doors. Well, they're not done finished because obviously I've still got to do stuff like this, and I think what I'll do is I'll get my little whirly whizzy jobby. I'll take the edges down to bare metal. I'm not going to faff about with paint. I'm just going to go bare metal all on the inside. And I might probably do the same here, because as you see, probably can't tell because I don't think the camera might not pick up any reflection, but the reflection down there, as you see, whenever you run discs over these things, you create an edge, and then you've got nothing here, and then you've got to faff about by hand and try and sand it. Whereas if this is bare metal down either side, I might as well go bare metal on the inside, and that's it, job done. All I need to do then is to squirt some ink at it and hope that it doesn't go splatter splatter. Anyway, so that is that, boys and girls. Good result, I think. Toolbox, forklift, got to go up the other end. I can wheel that out in a second out of the way in case Carl needs to do stuff there. And I had better, no, actually I'm gonna leave those two bits there, because then I can finish that tomorrow and I can possibly put that in the old sand blaster. But yes, I am relatively chuffed. Let's move this round. Get that back up in the air a bit. So let's just wiggle those up a bit. Oh, you typical. Every time I wheel these things round, every time I wheel these damn things around, I always get stuck in the gaps between the concrete. Right, so there you go, boys and girls. Back end is out. Back end is ready for me to play. And save me and me back buggering about on the ground underneath cars. And just 4 big bolts and the whole thing falls off. So we're going to have a little bit of fun and games. At least then I can check things like rubbers, condition, see what I've got to do. The top rubbers on the springs I think are okay, but the bottom ones are a bit pants. Actually, I don't even know whether there is rubber there. I think there's a bit of, that looks like a piece of rusty steel to me. But hey, at least get it all apart, strip it down, clean it, paint it up with my wonderful, that sexy stuff there. Let's just try and have a little tidy up in this box here, just so that I can pop that nearer the bottom so it doesn't fall over. Right, okay, car, good night. And I think I might come up tomorrow because I think Carl will be up here tomorrow. So we can have a little bit of a play. Righty ho. That's it for now. Bye.